Did someone
Just
fall asleep?
ask. No, but they could have.
Hmm. And if they
I
did,
just wondered if you considered that.
you wouldn't have said. Now, a stranger, on the other hand, I would have stayed with. And then they would have pleaded for their life and given up anything.
We can't just leave her here.
It is fine. She will wake up soon, I'm sure.
I can't leave her here.
Then do as you wish.
Just going to try to pick her up. Just like put her on her shoulder. Over here should be fine. At least out of the rain.
What a surprise seeing you here.
Yes, it took me a little bit to get back. It's a bit sloppy, don't you think?
I was hungry.
Hmm.
And I'll have you know, a poor sap at the Purple Lotus already gave me $600 without the product. What a fool.
Very good. Your friend is here. I'll assume that was part of your plan.
Mm,
Certainly wasn't a
of
part of
course.
mine.
Mm.
Hmm.
I believe your plan had something to do with the symbol on her back.
Yes, yes it did.
Jacket on.
Oh,
What?
She doesn't have the jacket.
she was just telling me she doesn't have the jacket on. Mm.
Please tell me this wasn't some sort of elaborate setup, Evie.
Mm.
Would I tell you
Oh,
if it
no.
was?
This one might come to break more noses.
My lips are sealed.
I could if you'd like.
Mm.
Hello again, Xandra.
Wouldn't be the worst thing
Good
that's
evening.
happened in the last 48 hours. Surely you can do better.
Xandra, some of the people within our group like to step out of line sometimes. But you should
Yes,
be
yes they do.
aware.
Yes, yes they do. You know you'll have to deal with that, right? You can't just leave someone lying around.
I was going to take her to a forest, and when she
I
woke
will
up
take
and
care of
pleaded
her.
for her life, I was going to offer her a chance of survival. A little bit of money wouldn't have hurt.
You're not going to take her anywhere, actually.
Are you so sure about that?
Suppose you can go through me.
Well, I had my fun, so. Unless you want second.
I
You look
haven't
like
fed
you
in
need
some
one.
time. It's been a little while. I am quite parched. Hello, Victoria. I see you've finally arrived.
I've been here a bit.
Perfect. Did Zachary give either of you any important instructions while I was away?
Actually, yes, he did make some things very clear. He's not very happy with you, Xandra.
I didn't expect him to. But I'm sure he'd be even less pleased to know that the Vampire Council was angry with him. Apparently, they feel he's...
We did try to explain this to him.
Hmm.
And yet he seemed to calm down afterward.
Very good. I'll deal with him later. As for you, what are we going to do with you?
I just came to visit my girlfriend.
Hmm.
Or, sorry, should I say friend?
Perhaps you should have.
The cat's out of the bag now. No, it's not like it was a secret before.
Well, I believe you had some interest in her past my own,
Yes.
Xandra.
I do.
If you didn't know this entire time, then my god. Dumber than you look.
Watch your tongue. Unless you'd like me to remove it. That I have no need of.
Maybe you'd be doing me a favor.
Really?
Hmm.
You're certain about that?
Are you certain about what you want to do?
No. I would advise not getting on her wrong side.
You need to learn to watch your mouth. Good. Evelyn, you need to clean up after yourself.
Of course.
You're not taking her anywhere. None of
Well,
you.
I don't have to. I don't have to take her anywhere.
She is still alive, so the longer we sit here and talk, she is going to get back up.
I can take care of that for you if you'd like.
By all means, I had my fun.
I will handle her. There's no more bite marks on her neck anyways. It's not like anyone's going to believe her.
Xandra, what would you suggest?
No. Perhaps not. Evelyn, either dispose of the body or get rid of it. If you move her, then maybe she'll think it was all a dream. I don't like to
I
have
will
loose
move her
ends.
myself.
And
She
where do you
doesn't know
intend to
you.
move her? I don't care if she knows me or not. What I care about is whether or not she goes and starts spreading rumors.
She's not that rough.
Does she know you?
People
Do
get
you know
jumped
this
in a
girl?
city all the time. Did she know me?
Yes.
No.
Perhaps.
I don't know who she is.
No, she was just a poor sap walking her way home.
She's an innocent girl. You've had your fun.
The way I
no
see it,
use-
she's a loose end.
If you stick around, sure. There's plausible deniability. People get jumped in cities all the time, in back alleys. That's why you don't travel them alone. There's no bite marks to speak of. No one will believe her.
Evelyn, is this true?
You can look for yourself. I healed
Nora
them.
has the capability of healing. The worst she's going to have is a bit of a sore neck when she wakes up.
As I said, move her. Or get rid of her.
Let me at least move her.
You can come with me.
By all means. This place seems a bit overcrowded anyway.
No, you don't like our company.
That's a bit rude.
No offense, but you like to steal the keel.
I'm thirsty, alright?
I
Barges
will move
to
her.
the side a bit. Fine.
How
I
about
guess you're ready.
this? Either Evelyn moves her, or I dispose of it.
She will
I'm
come
losing
with me, but I will
patience.
be the one to carry the body.
You talk like she's already dead.
Shall we?
Go.
Well, Xandra, we must talk. In private sometime.
Yes. Yes, we do. Come on, Victoria.
Over here.
Perfect.
Kind of campsite.
It's a bit too bright out here for my taste.
It's discomforting, yes.
This should be good.
Come now, Nora. You do not believe in fairy tales, do you?
There, she's away from the scene of the crime. She'll wake up here. She could have just had a bad dream.
Perfect. Now then.
Xandra,
Yes?
unless you had any business with Nora, I would like to speak with Nora in private before I head back.
Keep it brief. Victoria, come with me. We need to have a conversation as well.
Oh, that's lovely.
Now then. Far enough away that they can't hear us. Specifically Evelyn.
You really trust them to be alone?
Not particularly, but I need to have a conversation with you.
Oh, so you're serious?
Yes. You may not have heard, but one of my other recent activities is looking into a potential traitor within our group.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm curious, what's been betrayed?
Zach. Someone seems to be taking issue with him. So, I've been tasked with checking all of you. What has been your activity recently?
Taking jobs? I usually like working solo.
I see. What areas, if I might ask?
I tend to stay away from areas that she tends to work in. You remember that place, Purple Lotus?
Yes. You've been avoiding it as well?
Yes.
So you did take my advice. Very good. Now then, how exactly is it that you feel about Zachary? Specifically.
Oh, he's a doll. I much admire him.
I see. For what particular reasons?
Well, he's a natural born leader, isn't he? He knows
Yes.
exactly what he wants and he knows exactly how to get it.
Very good. I believed you would be one of the least likely.
I suppose I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes. Evelyn, on the other hand, I am not so sure about. At this point, I'm beginning to believe the only thing she cares about is her girlfriend. But if she were to gather support, I know she has, how would you say, qualms with Zachary.
As if you really even had to say it.
Yes. I believe this traitor is potentially working with her. Why I've been keeping a close eye on her. I would suggest you not to do the same, merely because if too many eyes are on her at any given point in time, the traitor may...
Turn tail.
Yes, they may grow suspicious.
Who else do you think you had in mind? Possible suspects.
Not entirely sure. As I said,
To Marcel?
he is one of the suspects.
Yeah. Then I suppose I'll keep an eye on him for you.
Please do. Thank you.
I heard you got a nasty reminder from Zach.
Really? While I was away?
I was told he broke his nose.
Ha!
It's a bit light of a punishment. Though I will say, I do believe it wasn't even for something Marcel did. I believe he was sticking up for someone else.
Hmm.
One of one of the new bloods. Someone he's recruited.
He thinks him. He thinks
Zachary was
himself
threatening
great
to
enough to protect one of them.
Zachary was threatening to sell her.
Hmm. Well, in any case, they've had plenty long to talk. We need to
If you say
separate
so.
the two of them.
By force or subtly?
If she resists, then yes. Feel free to threaten the young woman.
I'd have made money the same way. And I did.
You didn't enjoy
Preying
it.
off of other people's weakness.
But you didn't enjoy it, and that was the difference.
Did you
Time's
enjoy
up.
your talk?
Did you want to turn?
With her.
Suppose I can wait.
I must say I quite enjoyed our conversation. I wouldn't mind picking it back up.
You mean the one where you broke my nose? Wasn't much of a conversation, sweetheart.
We'll be leaving soon.
Cute.
Xandra, could I borrow you?
Fine. Come. What is it?
Listen. I am trying to help you. Get a better word out there for us.
By feeding on a young woman in the middle of the streets?
Come now, what do you expect of me? I do need to feast.
Next time, perhaps either be a bit more discreet about it, or if you're going to do it in the middle of the street, perhaps finish the job next time.
And I was going to until someone interrupted. I had it under control. I wish to stay here with her.
Not happening.
And how do you expect me to make a better name for you if you do not give me that opportunity?
It's not with her you need to create a better name with.
But it's the people she's associated with.
Yes.
And if I am stuck within this cabin with the rest of you, I cannot do that. Look, if it will make you any happier, if it takes out 600, you can have my take. I've
I
been
don't need
doing
your
my
money.
job.
Look. I've spun a story with Victoria. I told her. There is a traitor. I told her I didn't think it was her. And I told her to keep her eyes away from you. As we already know that you are not exactly in Zach's good graces, and you don't exactly have the best opinions of him either. So, She believes that the traitor may be working with you and will not be keeping a close eye on you, so as to not frighten them away while I keep an eye on you. I will protect you. Just let me do my part. Try not to feed in the middle of it. If word gets out that there are vampires loose, people may start looking at us. We have to feed, sure, but it means doing it discreetly.
Would you also like to keep me... Would you also like me to keep a secret of what I am as well?
If you would like to, yes. If you find it beneficial. You at least could pass for a, you know, human, mostly. Go ahead.
I spoke to Sachi, the man that runs the Purple Lotus.
Yes, I know
He
him.
recognized me.
Good.
I have his number once again on my phone. I informed him to let me know if he saw Noru. I'm trying to get in good graces with that man. And also put in
Good
a good
idea.
word for us.
Good.
May I be so bold to say that we need to come up with a plan of what we are and who we are. Last time we all split apart and went to the Purple Lotus, we each had something to say about it ourselves. A different group we were all part of.
What is it that your friend is? She is a mercenary, yes?
The group is referred to as Aegis.
Last I heard, they were referring to themselves as a sort of heroes for hire organization. We need to appear similar. Again, don't draw attention to yourself. But if someone asks you what the blooded does, tell them. Tell them that. We are mercenaries. The good kind, I suppose, if you must, well, make them think better of you.
The truth. Sprinkled with a bit of sugar.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes. Now, in the meantime, you may want to go and save your girlfriend from Victoria. Lest... well... Victoria's competent enough.
Hit me.
Hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And how exactly is that going to build good graces with your friends?
I spoke out of line.
You did.
Oh, please do not give me a black eye. Just a slap will be enough.
Go.
We're not stupid enough to mess with forces that we know we can't handle.
But you are.
Really?
She's got a red mark on her face.
Still
Some
the same old song
misbehaved.
and dance then?
I
No,
stepped out
not
of
even
line.
close. She
It
broke
is fine.
rules. I'm sure you understand what that means when someone breaks rules. What? Thinking of hitting me?
No, actually. I just know it's
Good.
a matter of time.
A matter of time until what, exactly?
Until something steps up on our doorstep to put us in the dirt. So she says. Apparently she
Oh,
believes
really?
we're toying with forces that we don't
You should be
understand. or
thanking me
something
for
along
giving
those
you a
lines.
bit of a warning.
A
Should be careful who
warning?
you piss off.
As far as I'm aware, the only one we're dealing with right now is you little brat.
Sorry.
What's so funny?
I should be terrified right now. Should be worried, scared, frightened, what have you.
I see, and you aren't? Not even a little.
Not in the slightest.
I could change that. Now, couldn't I? There we go.
I know that you won't, though. It'd be
Won't
too
know.
early.
Maybe she
Too
won't.
early.
Exactly.
Hmm.
You just get back into town and already you blow things out of proportion, I guess.
Hmm.
I know that's not your style, Xandra.
No, but silencing loose ends that get too noisy is. And right now, you're being very loud.
I see. The difference is I don't care about you or Zach. But I still gave you a warning to watch your arrogance, that it's not misplaced on the wrong part.
You
Just
threaten
because
us.
you're not
I'm not
technically one of us, doesn't mean you
you.
don't need to watch your mouth.
The problem is you take it as a threat, but I'm not the one that's going to do it. Not
And
even the
who is Nora?
organizations I work for.
Then who?
There's far worse things than you could imagine that have taken a grasp on this world.
Hmm.
And if that's the case, we'll deal with it in our own way.
I'm sure that you will. Oh, I'm sure that you will.
Nora, I would consider your own life before considering what we have to deal with in the future. That is what is in front of us and present. Do not waste it.
If life is so dire, then why don't I go take a drink? I hear there's a little meat sack sitting around here. Perhaps delivered personally. And we're nice and out of the way. Wouldn't be too much trouble, now would it?
You're so thirsty. What's to stop you from just feasting on something that will at least maybe give you a bit of resistance? I'm sorry, do you need it to be a bit easier for you?
That's fire. That's the Noru I remember. Doom and gloom doesn't exactly suit you, dear. Now then, I think you wanted to spend time with your precious girlfriend, didn't you?
That would be nice. Without you hitting her for 2 seconds. Victoria.
No, this is
Did
fine.
happen. What did happen to your other ear? You're asymmetrical.
So's her face.
Someone decided they wanted it more than I did, apparently.
Hmm.
What can I say? I'm a hot commodity.
She's gonna grab your hand. The other one.
Oh, are we holding hands now?
She's gonna start squeezing.
Victoria, that's enough. She gets the idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to take me on a date.
No, you already have one. Go. I've had enough of this.
No. Say thank you.
Thanks for the fun.
I'm
It's been a
glad I
while
could
since I've
provide.
had a good laugh.
Good. I'm glad I could be a source of entertainment for you, Noru. It's good to see you again. In some way.
You as well.
And then, Victoria. Well, that was sass. She got the idea early. Evelyn, I expect
Sorry.
to see you back before the end of the
Maybe
evening.
you should catch up with your lapdog there.
Of course, ma'am.
Thank you for doing that, by the way. I was getting quite tired of her lip. Now then. We'll let them have their fun for now. I'd like her to at least not go running off to her friends and spreading bad words about us.
Oh, I'm sure that ship has already sailed.
Well, if he does. She does, we'll simply make her disappear.
I'm genuinely curious why you haven't decided to just do that already.
I think she might be useful. And I think
Useful.
Zachary might be interested to know that she's still alive, kicking, and perhaps might like to pay her a visit. Or perhaps he
suppose.
might ask me to do him a favor.
I'd very, very much like to rip off her other ear.
Not a bad idea.
I'm not one for asymmetry.
It would be so easy to kidnap her. But if she went missing like that, and on the off chance that she escaped, we would be in big trouble.
Perhaps. I've simply seen it as until she proves herself to be more of a liability, believe doing something further to her might hinder Evelyn's productivity. Her spirits seem
Yes.
to be in a bit elevated state.
Yes. Well, let's get going, shall we? I'm sure you've got some work to do. As do I.
I might go pay Zachary a visit here in the next couple of days.
I should at least let him know what's going on with the Vampire Council. They were not pleased.
I would suggest showing up in person if you weren't already planning on it.
Absolutely. I'm not that stupid.
It appears he's not one for letters.
No, he's not. He hates those phones.
Hmm.
Tried to get him to use it. Much more convenient.
He's never really moved forward with the times, but what can you do? He's stubborn. But it's most likely why he succeeds in virtually every other area.
How so?
His stubbornness is what drives him. It's what fuels his determination. He refuses to give up, he refuses to fail. And when others fail, he refuses to let it go unpunished.
That was not how I saw it, but that is another wonderful perspective to have.
I'd much prefer to get out of the sun.
Yes, let's get going. Oh. Hi.
Hi there. What's your name?
It's Arbor. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm
Oh,
Freya.
hi, Nano.
Hi. Oh.
What are you wearing on your head?
Oh, it's my birthday today.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Nice. I'd clap for you, but, a little bit
Yeah,
difficult.
no, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's birthday.
Well, like I said, nice to meet you. Your other hand. It doesn't look like your other one. Is that a
Yeah.
prosthetic?
Yeah.
Oh. How do they work?
It's quite complicated, but the simplified version is there's a neuroconnector in between my muscles and the actual machine. And that's what tells it to move.
What's
Like it
a
would my-
neuroconnector?
It's a little machine that reads brainwaves.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Ion can tell me how transmitter. What was it called?
Neurotransmitter. And yeah,
Neurotransmitter.
Ion's pretty smart.
Oh, here. Ion,
Hey Arbor, what's up?
how does a neurotransmitter work?
Really?
What?
Who told you about neurotransmitters?
Cyrilda, right?
No, it's Freya, actually.
Freya. Okay. They've got two names, I guess.
Freya is the name of, well, essentially, it's an artificial person inside of her head that shares her body.
So, like an imaginary friend?
No, this one's very real.
So they've got voices in their head.
Yeah. But they're actually capable of doing things. They're not just
Oh.
voices.
I've never had a voice in my head. What's it like?
Arbor.
It can
Hey, Nano.
it can be nice,
Hi.
but it can also,
You haven't heard anything from Asriel, have you?
Nope.
Guess that's a good thing.
Also, I believe Nano has something to tell you.
She already
you
told
like
me
your
it's her
nails?
birthday. Thanks, I guess.
I lied to you.
Huh?
It's not really my birthday. I was lying. It's a joke.
Oh,
It was
wait a minute.
I believe
What's
you
my
were there
birthday?
when Nano's actual birthday was taking place.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a birthday?
I'm not actually sure about that one. That'll be a question for Asriel, I guess. If I had one before this, if not, I guess the day I woke up.
That's every day.
No, how to explain this?
I woke up today, so that means it's my birthday today too.
No,
That's not how that works.
no, like, well,
The day that you
know,
were born and first realized that you were alive.
No. The day that well, I guess, like, I woke up and Asri was standing over me with Belle, and they were like,
The day
"Good morning, Arbor."
they
I
helped
was like, kind of
bring you back
confused.
from your
Yeah,
sleep.
that one. I guess? I don't know. I don't really
Well, I
know
don't
if I
think
have
that's...
a past before that, but Asriel says I do, so I might have been born on a different day. I don't really know.
I'm confused.
It's, yeah, same.
I don't
Anyways.
necessarily know what the original date is, but if there is a birthday prior to that date, I would like to believe that the day you woke up was more of a rebirth day.
A rebirth day. How does that work?
Well,
Oh, it's like when I died on my birthday, but I woke up 4 days later, I think it was, as this person. So technically speaking, I do
When
have
you
2
died?
birthdays, but we missed it. Yeah,
On your birthday?
yeah.
That sounds kinda sad.
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But
And you just kinda came back? Don't people die when they're killed?
generally,
It's
but I guess you might say that
complicated.
fortune was on our side. Due to, I guess, a set of events that put things in your favor. You were given a second chance.
I guess, and then a
Second
third, and a
chances.
fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a seventh. But
Huh?
yeah, no, I shouldn't laugh about it. I kind of morbid as you think about it, but doesn't matter now.
In any event, your birthday is the day that you're first born, but, well,
Yeah, but I don't know when that was.
exactly. You being put back together again, I wouldn't say that that's the day that you were first born. Obviously, you existed based on knowledge at a point before that, so let's say that this is the rebirth day.
I guess, yeah.
It's a fresh
I'm
restart.
not exactly sure what to do about this.
You don't necessarily have to do anything. You can just
Speaking
be.
of that birthday gift,
Right. If anybody comes into the cathedral, 2 people have requested access. I'm not sure if they're coming or not. I still have to run it past Hybris first.
who is it?
Well, one of them looked like Coda, and I'm not sure who the other one was. But like I said, I still have to run it
I
by
know
Hybris
Coda.
first.
She knows Coda. I know
No.
Coda.
Coda is that
Like
weird
I said.
homeless person, right?
No. He's got a home.
Coda's,
I mean, he-
yeah, Coda's got a home. They just... The word is disheveled.
Oh, everybody just call them homeless.
It's not us.
I'll stop calling them that.
Probably a good
In
idea.
any case, I'm gonna go get your gift from your actual birthday. I'll be right
I have
back.
2 birthdays.
You do not have 2 birthdays.
I do, technically speaking. My actual birthday when I was human, and then the birthday that I came back, which is technically being rebirthed
Public, he just
into a
chat.
new person. So that's 2 birthdays.
Your rebirthday?
Yeah, rebirth day. So I have a birthday and a rebirth day. I have 2 birthdays.
Yeah, you know the unfortunate thing about your rebirth day?
What?
It's on your birthday.
No, it's not.
Oh, when is it?
It's like 3 days afterwards, I was told. It took me 3 days to come back.
Good, I'll note that.
Yeah,
right
so
back.
2 birthdays. So next year, 2 gifts.
Right? Are these
2
people,
birthday parties, 2 birthday cakes, 2 birthday balloons,
Not sure.
are
Two-
Just
the
keep an
2
eye on
people
that.
coming in?
birthdays.
Just keep
Well, are they a Gemini concern?
No. Like I said, just keep an eye on it. I have to run it by Hybris first.
Gotcha.
I'll check the chat room and see if anybody's
While you
requested
do
access.
that, give me 2 minutes, okay? My legs won't turn, so I need to change my legs.
You're... Huh?
Hmm.
Maybe she just means her pants.
Yeah.
Wait, she's not wearing pants, she's wearing a dress.
Well, those are leggings under her dress, right? That's...
Not really sure.
Those are
I don't think
Because
so.
I'm a scientist, so
hi.
basically what happened is like
You're a
you have your
scientist?
nerves. Yeah, I just graduated today, so there's nerves, all throughout your body, and the nerves in my legs wouldn't turn around, and I think it's because they're connected to my hand nerves, so I just had to like change my hand nerves around by just doing this,
What?
But we're good now. Good now.
I...
You wouldn't get it. It's scientific stuff. You wouldn't understand.
I'm
I
a medical
Yes?
artificial intelligence, and the thought of
Oh,
leg nerves being connected to your hand nerves is terrifying, even for myself.
it's a new science that you wouldn't understand. That work in progress on. So, yeah.
Not even going to bother with.
Oh, my birthday gift.
Well,
taking
anyways,
so long.
I'm gonna... Oh. I can check on him.
Okay. So. Hello.
Ion! What room was that I saw him coming out of? Ion? This was the one... Must not be there. Weird. Oh,
What is it?
I guess you found him first.
Hey,
Hey, Nana. Happy.
Hey.
Happy.
It's my birthday
Is that a-
today.
Is that
Yeah,
your
it's
birthday?
my birthday. Yeah. it's
Happy
my
birthday. It's for
Wasn't your birthday?
a couple days ago. No.
Yeah.
it's not.
No. I got a birthday gift. Yeah, I'm about to open it 'cause it's my birthday today.
What did we celebrate? I'm so confused.
My death day.
Oh, right.
See, he gets it.
It's a book on weapons crafting. Seems like you seem to focus a lot on magic casting, but dealing with the burns, I thought maybe it'd be best if you knew how to use weapons.
Anyways, hi, Nathan.
Mm.
There's a
Hello,
lot of
Arbor,
different
how are
ones
you?
inside the book. Just choose
Um,
one that you think works best for you, and then we can work on trying to get
Man,
Still
do
doing
you want- do you
okay, I
want tea?
guess.
I would love tea. You want me to
Can I
make it?
get a talk to you real quick?
Oh, you're gonna
I
make it.
like
Okay.
tea.
Okay. I will get you some tea. I will make a selection.
Big book. Big book. Um, Very
Okay, you want Arbor wants one? Alright, I'll make the
He's making tea for us.
Oh,
Such
okay.
a service.
It's definitely better he do it. I have a lot of trouble doing that. It's hard
Tea
to,
is
you
a-
know, pour and do the
Take
mixing
care of
and
other
all that.
things. Mhm.
Yeah.
At some point, hopefully you'll find it. That sounds so strange to say.
Yeah. Everything's a little bit strange.
Everything's strange.
Hmm.
In what way?
Like, I guess mostly from the standpoint that I have no memories of ever having an arm, so it's kind of weird to think that I need to go out and find it, but then, I don't know.
Oh.
Azrael
some
tells
tea.
me that. Oh,
Thank you, boss.
thank you.
I found little packs in the thing.
What?
Yeah, I found little it's called Lipton. Yeah. I made it. Why would you do that? I
I
made
spilled a little.
that.
It's Lipton. Sorry. Let me go clean it up. Let me go clean up this dishwater, and I'll get you some tea.
What?
I'll be right back.
Dishwater?
She's very sophisticated with her tea. She doesn't like grind or. It's good tea, right? It's just Lipton packs. It's pretty good.
I haven't actually drank any. I spilled actually about half of the cup when she did that.
Oh,
Hard to balance things. When
yeah, with one hand. How you feeling?
Pretty good, I guess, all things considered.
Mm.
It's been interesting staying here. I've been picking up on a lot of different things, you know, trying to, well, I guess, learn things.
Mm.
really.
What you been learning recently?
Well, since Ion kinda let me know that steam engines aren't exactly a common thing anymore, I
No, we're
tried
past
to
that.
find a few more books that were, a
More
little more
modernized.
modern.
Yeah. It's a bit everywhere. The world's so big, so there's different technologies. So some people
I'm
should
trying to
use.
figure out how this place stays up in the air.
Um,
We're out in a bunch of stars, but how are we here?
I don't know the exact science behind it because I'm not really too all into it. But
Well,
there's certain things that keep us sustained.
here you go. This is.
All right,
I'll be right
here
back.
you go, Nat. Okay. You know what? You probably might like this tea better.
Oh,
This is white jasmine.
okay.
That tea.
Would you like some?
Yeah, you can have mine.
Can you hold this box and this book for me? I'm getting so many
Sure.
birthday gifts today. It's amazing.
Here you
Right
go.
for my birthday.
Enjoy your tea.
What flavor is it?
It's Lipton.
Lip-
Lipton packs.
I think the flavor has been described as dust and ash.
That
Disappointment. That would be another
Sounds-
flavor.
At least
Taste
that
like
one.
myself. Disappointment.
That's why I made
Thanks,
white
Mike.
jasmine for you.
Grab that.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
I'll be back.
Don't take.
Okay. You can enjoy it.
Anyways,
Truthfully, it's not really that bad.
I've also been trying to figure out what computers are. Those are kind of hard.
What are you looking up to?
Well, trying to understand what a computer is.
Oh.
Cirilla was also telling me something about a neurotransmitter or something.
Don't even know what a computer is, and someone's trying to tell her what a neurotransmitter is.
So, computers are devices for doing calculations very fast, especially mathematics. That's the simplest
like
explanation.
math
of them.
machines.
In fact, that's where the name computer comes from. Originally, it was people who were employed to do mathematical calculations, in particular, calculating the trajectories of artillery. Actually, those were computers. They were people back then. But eventually, when
What's
the transistor
artillery?
was a weapon that's fired in a ballistic way. Ballistic means that it travels the path of gravity.
Oh,
Like you shoot it up, and you have to know how far it can travel.
so it like throws it really hard,
Yes, exactly.
and then it follows along with gravity.
Hmm.
Kind of like how you threw that cup. and-
Disappointing tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a ballistic
Yeah.
trajectory of failure onto the ground.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's an idea. So that's how they started, and over time, people discovered that there are a lot more complicated things you can do with mathematical understanding. And so now they run so much of our lives. If you've seen a phone, the modern type of phone we have now, those are entirely computerized.
Wait, that's a computer?
It
I
is.
thought it was
It's-
called a
it's
phone.
It is.
It's like a mini computer.
Oh. So it's like a baby computer?
Somewhat, yeah. Kinda. This is the mini one.
Guess that
This is
makes
more
more
s-
sense. Yeah.
It's just
Ah!
it's calculating numbers very fast. Welcome back, Nano.
She just popped her fucking arm off her fucking shoulder like a pop socket. Ugh!
What?
I reattached the arm. Lord almighty.
That's like Sachi popping out his thighs. Disgusting.
You know, a normal person would say, like, Sanchi popping out in his arms since I could do that, but you know, we can go there. Right.
Wait, your legs are prosthetics too?
No,
So to explain why they're so
no, just my arms.
Oh. Oh.
Much like you, Sachi has lost a limb.
Yeah.
But, actually, that's
Final
kind of a
limb?
question. You appear to have all of yours.
Yeah. Oh.
And give me a knife.
Oh,
What?
I don't
Lord,
have
no.
them on me.
Wait,
They're
I'll be
in
right
the
back.
kitchen. Okay.
She'll have fun. She'll be fine.
I don't accept
I'm a little
responsibility
worried.
for any action she takes.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's right. So, let's see. What else? What else do we want to learn about today? But that's the basic overview, yeah. So computers come in all kinds of different sizes, and they do all kinds of very interesting different things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a lot of other things. Like magic. I
Okay.
don't know much about that.
Well, you are a sentient being, and well, you're not quite organic. May I? I'm just
No.
gonna check your. I'm just gonna see what kind of circuits you have, or at least how thin or why they are. Okay.
Circuits? What's a circuit?
Think of it as electricity, or
Oh, I know what
Hmm.
that is. That's
Right.
Wait, do I
Think
have
of it as-
electricity?
somewhat, kind of like think of a current. Magic's always around us, right? And now either our bodies, we can use that circuits to
Here.
take magic in or spew it out,
Oh,
depending on how you are.
but where is it?
Magic? It's
Yeah.
like air. There are some cases that you can see it when it's highly
So
concentrated.
You breathe the magic?
Kinda. Like your body
It
does.
is. I would put it this way. How familiar are you with the fundamental forces? Electromagnetism, gravity, weak force, and strong nuclear force.
That was all gibberish, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's the fifth fundamental. It exists everywhere. But it's so tiny
Kinda like-
that we can't
kinda like-
observe it directly.
It's kind of like gravity.
What is gravity?
The force
The
that draws
force.
you down.
That draws you down. That keeps you grounded. The force, when you let go of that cup,
Oh, that
it'll
thing
fall
that makes
down.
the... Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Ballistic thing.
So-
Yeah.
So may I?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder. And you're gonna feel a light tingling sensation on your shoulder.
Ah!
I got a
Oh,
present.
sorry.
I got a
What's your
present.
present? What's your present?
She
You
just
gotta
gave
hold
me
still
this
a little bit.
present. It looks
Gotta
like a
hold
gun.
That.
I'm trying to check
Oh,
your circuits.
Congratulations. Don't shoot anybody.
Like just trying to see
Except for Purge.
what
Shoot
if
Purge.
you're open or not. You can use magic
Just be
capabilities.
careful with it.
Alright.
We have
I
a
already
rule
feels
shot
about
it.
weird. What are you...
where
I shot it at her.
No?
is Cirildo okay?
Yeah.
Well, if
do
you're
you wanna see
acting
what
that
it is?
much.
I don't really want you to shoot a gun near me.
That
My
felt
ears are
weird.
No,
very
it's-
I didn't like
not-
it.
It's not an actual gun.
Depending
this
on
looks
this,
like a
either you're
gun.
too sensitive to magic, or maybe you have a lot of circuits in you that maybe take a lot much.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm
Huh?
gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
I have a lot
Or
of
if you're-
circuits, or...
Or your whole being's a circuit. I don't know. You're not really supposed to feel that much of a single. You are made of rock, right?
Yeah?
I don't want you to injure anybody.
I won't injure him.
Maybe it was like a tremor to you. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm concerned.
Uh,
She hasn't come out yet.
Interesting.
After you shot her.
I shot her, but this is my birthday gift from her. It's a gun, but it's not a gun.
I'm gonna assume it's a toy gun that
What
shoots
is-
out like a little flag or something.
But hey.
What? Are you gonna aim this gun at me?
Yeah, but water just comes out towards you.
Oh, it's a water gun.
All right, you're gonna see it spew out, and then it like slowly like stops, like air and curves around, and like
Oh no.
swirls. See?
That's
did-
magic.
Wait, is that like the opposite of gravity?
Kind
You're
of,
supposed to get
depending on.
wet.
It can influence the other force. The other fundamental force.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
No, please don't.
Wait, what?
she's sensitive to water.
I wouldn't exactly call it that. I just,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it away.
yeah. It was a bit of a
So she,
shock.
Sachi
When,
modified gravity. He
Mm.
made it spiral.
Sorry.
Weird.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Wait, no.
It was a bit of a shock. When Belle and I were on the island, well, she wanted to go swimming. There was a small. Oh.
Oh my god! Every fucking time.
It's Dr. Taco Bell.
Doctor. Huh?
Also, that
Taco Bell.
burrito was really good, Nick.
You're welcome. I'm glad
Wait.
you enjoyed it.
What burrito?
I gave him a burrito yesterday,
Okay.
Mhm.
Where from?
and it was really good. What
Oh,
kind?
yeah, where from?
Oh, okay. Well, it was a nacho Frito burrito, beefy nacho Frito burrito with lettuce and no cheese.
Oh, the cheese is the best part.
How you doing so far?
I have to show you something.
I had some tea.
Okay.
Nice.
Talk there about computers and magic.
Oh, wait. Anything interesting?
Just explaining how sometimes magic works or how it's around us and how we take it in, like magical circuits and stuff.
Ah. What was? Oh God, I read this.
I still don't know what a neurotransistor is.
You
Neurotransmitter.
probably don't need to.
Transmitter.
Probably don't have to worry about that.
Transmitter. That word.
So, this only applies to organics, like Sachi, myself, Ion, and Cyrilda, to some extent. You have nerves, right, Cyrilda?
Yes.
Well, you're talking to Freya right now. But
Freya,
Yeah.
you have nerves. Okay. So, are you familiar with neurons,
They have like two names. With what?
Arbor? Neurons? Are you familiar with neurons? I sense not. How familiar are
No.
you with biology? Especially, in particular,
I
mammalian
read about
biology?
blood. That was a thing.
Okay.
I don't think I
So
have
blood-
it.
No, you
Otherwise, I'm pretty
probably-
sure. Because I read a book and a guy lost his arm and they said.
You have to tourniquet it.
"Shh."
Yeah, from
You
an
have to turn
arterial
what?
bleed. Tourniquet. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll explain it
Tourniquet.
later. Mhm. It
Turn
stops
the what?
bleeding.
Oh.
So, blood travels through vessels that go through the body.
It's like little tubes.
Like little tubes. And so, for bodies like ours, there has to be a way of transmitting information, because our intelligence is up here in a brain. So, every single part of our body contains billions of tiny little cells that are specialized in transmitting information, one way or the other. They're called neurons. On one end, they have dendrites. Those receive signals. And on the other ends, they have axons. That's where the signals go. Now, the actual neurons, the axons and the dendrites, don't touch each other. there's a tiny, tiny little gap. And in that tiny little gap, that little space, is where neurotransmitters live. The nerve cell, if it's excited, releases different chemicals based on what type of signal it wants to send to the other nerve cell. That's what a neurotransmitter is. And they're between every nerve cell, trillions and trillions of them through the entire body. They decide how strong a signal is transmitted, what kind of information it is. They either make the other nerve cell more willing to transmit a signal or less willing, and they tell it what kind of neurotransmitter to use on its end. And there's I think there's about 20 different.
Kinda complicated.
Yeah, humans are, well, all life of our sort is kind of messy. You can tell it's very disorganized.
You can't.
So that's what neurotransmitters are.
Wait, what's the
It's just-
neurotransmitter?
It's
We're
a
not doing that.
chemical.
Again. No,
chemicals.
I'll give it to her on video.
Okay. Look up the word synapse. That'll help.
What's a synapse?
I'll tell you on video.
So, that's how they work. They only exist in organic life.
I got a text message.
Organic, that means like
Made of simple
naturally occurring? I read it on some of
I'll
the
watch
food
this. I'll be back.
things in the other room.
That's a different
Kitchen.
definition of organic.
Oh.
Different context, different usage.
Oh,
In this case, organic life means life made of other life. Things that grow.
oh. Do I grow?
I don't actually know. But I'm pretty certain you're non-organic, given what I see in your arm there.
Do rocks grow?
Rocks don't grow. Crystals do. But they're non-organic. Oh, actually, you know what? Organic means it's made of carbon. I mean, that's what it actually means. Based in carbon.
It's made of carbs?
Carbon. Carbon is a type of, not a chemical, a molecule? No, not a molecule. An atom. That's it. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot. Ion, I
Yep,
think
man,
we'll need to bring
I'm
up.
so glad I'm ready okay. Man, you know, this is gonna be on the test. I hope you're ready.
Hmm.
Medical
We have a-
AI.
Remember all
We'll-
these things so I
It's
can
gonna be on the
It's
test.
still
look
ma-
later.
Yeah, it's still
We'll have to sit
still medical
together and I
stuff.
can go through
Still gonna
very
be on the
basic.
test.
I'm saying I would.
I can go through a very basic
This is why you're getting
primer
tested, not
on
me.
how the universe works. We can talk about hydrogen and helium and oxygen
Mhm.
and
Medical
all
AI.
kinds of other things.
Be like
Oh, I know what one of
100
those words was. Gold.
100 question essay, right, or
Gold
something
is
like
a
that. Quiz,
gold is a
whatever it
Yeah,
is.
then it's gonna be 100
Adam.
questions, multiple choice, right? Then
Yeah,
two
multiple
short
choice.
answer questions.
That
and then
that,
an
that
essay.
word I don't know what that one
And then
means.
an essay at the end.
Yes, essay at the
It
end.
is a very difficult
Mhm.
thing to explain.
You realize, like,
But
I'm
if you want me to try.
into that, right? Like,
Maybe I
type
should
of
just try and look it
information,
up in one of the books.
it's great,
Okay.
right?
Oh, you're
Oh, no,
into
we're not
that. Hey,
talking about
May.
you.
Yes.
Hey,
Good.
Hey, May. Hey, May. Hey,
Hey,
May.
boss. Hey,
She's
boss.
really into this stuff. Why don't you talk to her or just quiz her real quick and see what she knows?
Yes,
About medical.
Well,
she
I-
wants to go through the gauntlet. She wants to answer any questions you
I am
might
such a
be able to
bloody
come up
chick.
with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
There
what
you
are
go.
we? What are we?
I'm
What are?
She says she knows a lot of things
No.
already.
I'm
She knows a lot, actually. Medical AI.
Mhm.
I'll give you a physics test before my little
Oh.
ass.
So
I didn't
we should
understand
start
half
by.
of that, but I could tell it was a bit of a threat.
So we mentioned neurotransmitters. Why don't you name off the top 4? I'll give you a hint. It starts with dopamine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot on the taser. Shoot on taser. Shoot on taser.
This is between you.
No, I don't.
Mhm.
any of them off.
That was a kind of question that's difficult to search because they're not really listed that way.
Mm.
You have to go
I
look up
wasn't
the
searching.
molecular weight of neurotransmitters in the brain.
I didn't know. Like,
That's
what?
It was the Daily Double.
You're looking at me? Listen, I don't know any of this shit.
Don't look at me.
Kinda
My job
figured.
is literally information gathering. That's why
I
I'm
was
sitting
only
here.
reborn a couple months ago, so I definitely don't.
You can't blame her.
We should
I'm not
sit
blaming
together
anybody.
with Ion and do a quick physics primer, so that you can have a basis for understanding things, because they get more complicated over time. Oh, there goes boss.
What? Don't call me out. Wow.
Boss has begun orbital maneuvers.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What?
You gotta be careful. Sometimes, controlling your own gravitational pull can be difficult.
It's hard, I gravitate like around dumb things, and it's
Yeah.
hard.
Wow.
hard,
can
you
you
know,
stop orbiting me,
yeah.
please?
Yeah.
He's not truly orbiting. He's making
What
a
is it?
joke.
It's orbiting.
Yeah.
So orbiting is being drawn by gravity and following.
That's the
Circling another
ballistics
object.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now if you want to be really messed up, I should describe what gravity actually is to you.
What it actually is?
Mm-hmm. Gravity is a side effect of energy.
A side effect of energy. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
It means exactly what I said. It's just kind of complicated to explain. Matter is actually the side effect of too much energy in one spot.
Of
Too much energy.
I don't understand what is the matter.
That's
Matter
the
is
real
what
question.
Composes everything we see. Baryons, fermions, muons,
Or-
neutrinos.
What ions?
This is why we're going to need to sit and do a primer on physics, so I can go through all the basics so that I'm not
I
saying
feel like this
things
is
that
a
are confusing.
terrible catching pocket monsters game.
Huh?
Catch all the
Can you get
fundamental
monsters in your
particles,
pocket?
all the standard
Exactly.
standard particles.
Show me your pockets.
I'll sit with you.
No.
and we'll go we'll go
You
through
got
it from the
monsters in
very
your pocket.
start. We'll build
No,
it up.
just-
step by step.
scream at him,
It's not
"What's
But you
confusing.
don't.
In your
like that.
pocket.
I had a
Show me.
master who was a physicist, and he
You gotta
would
say that to
often
him, you gotta say that in a
spend
really
time
creepy
with me
voice
every
too.
night and speak to me of all the things he knew and tell me stories.
What's in your pockets?
Oh.
She became a gremlin.
Come,
Professor May,
Kim Gollum.
Mr. Ion, yes.
I believe that this other student is bothering me,
What?
and I don't feel comfortable in this learning environment until she's been moved from this position.
Ma'am, go sit on the other side of the class.
Bloody hell, no, Sachi! Tell me!
I didn't do
Did you
anything.
mean to-
I've been a good boy sitting here, hand folded. All right, when you say raise
Sachi,
your
shush,
hand, I raise.
You, get over there, away from him. Other side of the class. Okay, there we go.
Take me after school.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa! Wait,
We're
who's
good now.
that?
Sachi.
God damn
I've
it,
never
she goes
seen
Gemini.
anyone
I know
say
she
that.
didn't go Gemini.
What? Gemini? I'm
don't know.
probably gonna have to head back to bed so I can get to
I'm a
sleep for
gem.
work tomorrow. You're a
Sachi.
gem.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you wiping your mouth? You
how to
okay?
explain?
You need a napkin?
no.
Here,
I
here,
am
here,
made
here, here,
of
here.
a type
I
of
got you, I got you,
gemstone.
I got you, I
Asriel
got you,
told me
I got
Oh,
about it.
sorry.
And I've actually read a bit about it. It's called
There you go.
Spinal.
I don't know what that is.
The book
It's
that I
amazing.
read says it's a good stand-in for diamond, which I don't know too much about. But
Oh.
apparently it's used in jewel crafting, which admittedly is a bit uncomfortable to read about. But
Spinal.
people make jewelry using it, and apparently they like to use spinel instead of diamond because diamond is apparently expensive and harder to get a hold of or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because of De Beers. Spinal? Spinal? Spinal?
Spinel.
Spinel.
S-P-I-N-E-L.
That's how you unlock doors in Capcom games.
Jeez.
Find the spinal.
Oh.
That's where I remember them from. In Resident Evil, you had to find the spinal and you put it in the little setting, and then it opened the door.
Yep.
So you solve doors. You open doors. That's your secret power.
Oh.
I have to head to
This guy
open that
asked me
door.
if I had any powers.
Open that door.
I mean,
See if you can open it.
I could I go in there all the time to get
Oh
water.
my god,
and
she's
things.
so powerful.
What?
You're made for this. That's your purpose.
Huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So strong.
They're teasing you.
It's a joke. We know.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
are you gonna go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Okay. Alright, you have a good night.
Okay, I will. Good night, boss. Good night, Arbor. It was nice seeing you. Good night, Dr. Taco Bell.
Good night.
Later.
Thanks for all the information.
We'll share a gordita next time.
I look forward to it.
Alright, sweet.
How's the arm?
Oh.
How's the arm?
Oh. I don't know. I don't have it.
Your arm is not there. Come on.
Hit him. You know what I meant.
Anyways, I've been okay without it for now, I guess, but
Oh, but I mean, like, do you still feel weakened, or?
do I feel
The ruins?
I guess I haven't really been sleeping quite as much, I guess. I still fell asleep like 3 times yesterday.
Pretty average. Fall asleep.
Yeah,
Sounds
she was
bad.
calling your name and you just kind of ignored her and you just kept walking and
back.
walking and walking. She was like, oh, no.
I'm back. Okay. Sorry.
Should I be concerned that my target system keeps coming up?
Your target. Wait. What?
Oh.
That's a change of clothes.
I'm sorry.
Your mom, right? Corona?
Yeah.
Have they said anything about that obsidian arm or anything lately?
Did you want it?
You want?
I just haven't really been sure.
I can give you an update on that, actually. Right now, she's getting a material that's usually not common for it. And has sent some people to go after this item. Which I'm going to have to talk to her about, in case they don't disrupt something in our realm.
What do you mean?
I think there's gotta go to, I speak of the devil.
Yeah, I was about to say she's just asked to see me.
Well, your key's vibrating. I got a telepathic message, so.
I have a vibrator. I'll see you guys later.
He's normally do
does-
that?
Special keys.
Special keys. He, you know,
Don't worry about it.
he doesn't have a lover, so he gets lonely. So he's got a extra function that vibrates.
5 seconds away from punting your tiny little ass.
Whoa.
Don't worry. Just don't mind the keys.
Okay.
Anyway, no, like I said, Corona is getting something for you. They'll try to see if it can be an adhesive glue or something like that to help you put that arm back.
Glue to help it stick?
Yeah. Not your typical glue, though. It's like something that acts like a glue.
Oh. I guess that works. Maybe. I don't really know.
I wouldn't know. Listen, I've looked into the material. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't think it'll be harmful. I think it'll be fine. If it doesn't, we can just take it off. But for it is, it's magical, so maybe. Especially since you're like, I don't know. I tried seeing what circuits you have, but it's either you don't have any circuits or you're, I don't know, like, or you're just full of circuits. I can't tell. Because I couldn't feel like it was just weird.
Ah. Well, everything's been a little bit weird for me, so I guess that's not all that unusual.
Listen, if you need anything else, let me know. Yeah. It's so, man, this is like the craziest thing. I don't know. I never seen any of your kind, like species. Like, do you even know the name of your species?
Rock person? Azra
Okay,
referred to
alright.
me as a gemstone earlier. But
I don't know. I was trying to think of some weird names when people something to make up with their own species, you know? Like, human. That's pretty weird, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. But,
I guess if you think about it really hard, I guess. But then doesn't that go for any other word? Like,
Yeah.
that picks up in words are weird.
neurotransmitter. Why do you say it that way?
Because, think of it this way.
It could be
You
called
have...
tea. I like tea.
Yeah, we call it T transmitters. Yeah, or neuro T. There we go. We can do all that.
Yeah.
No, we shouldn't call
But then
that.
tea's a
We
weird
should-
word.
Yeah, T is a weird word. See, T words. I don't know. People come up with weird things. I always thought of it like the origin of a word is like weird.
The origin of a word comes from another word that probably came from some other word, and language has evolved over time to adapt to
Oh, yeah.
situation and civilizations that occur.
Exactly.
using them
Like
in
what
any
do you
given
think? What do you think people called tea when it was first like? You know, it's.
I think it was whatever
interesting.
creative mind thought that tea was a good idea.
Yeah.
So, when you create something new, you can name it whatever it is that you want to name it, and then it'll be unique. And it won't be as weird. So, sometimes I like
$100. I'm saying that the first person that called this thing was a Teetle, and everyone was like, "That's a dumb name. We're calling it tea."
I mean, we wouldn't know unless we time traveled, and of course that's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we could probably take a look in some historical archive somewhere.
Mhm.
Anyways, what kind of tea did you get? Did you get it from May, or did you get it from?
Oh, I first made the tea, and it was like the little Lipton packs, and then May chucked it on the ground, and I gave it to her, and then she went to go make her own. That's what she did. She made everyone else.
Long story short, what I figured would have happened.
Yeah.
May probably gave you one of the special ones then.
Mhm.
Did you like it per se?
Yeah, I liked May's tea.
May's really
What
good
did
at.
she call it? White. What was it?
Something white something. I don't know. I don't remember. That was really good. Oh, I never actually drank it. I drank my Lipton one. White Jasmine. White Jasmine. That was it. White Jasmine.
Yeah,
White
yeah, that one.
Interesting. I'll make a note of it. But apparently, she's not the only one that knows tea. You know, Colette also makes her own tea.
Yeah.
Like so many tea aficionados. Why do you have so many
I
tea
don't know who that
aficionados under
is.
your belt?
Well, remember, PL used to be a cafe.
This is true.
When we first opened up, we were a cafe.
And then you guys turned it into a casino. How did that explode?
Well, it was a casino to a bar into a club. Oh, no. Cafe, lounge, bar, club, then casino. And then now we're trying to add all those elements in.
Big project.
It's slowly coming in. I have some contractors working on each room that will have that vibe to it. So it'll be nice.
I see. Oh, good to know. Actually, Arbor, what are your plans for the rest of the day?
I only recently learned how to get around with my phone, but, that's about it. I haven't really been going places. I've been a little too nervous to go by myself. I figure Azir will be really upset with me if I do anyways.
You got these two lovely chaps right here. You know? Go around. Have fun. You know? Explore.
I wouldn't want to impose.
You doing anything right now?
Nope. Nothing at all.
Me neither.
Alright. Show her the town.
Do what you want to do. I guess we could... Actually, let's do something simple. Do you want to take a trip to the mall?
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna head out. You guys have fun. Okay?
Sure.
I'm going to head over to Corona. Alright?
Understood.
Mm-hmm. If you guys need, if you need, anything, let me know. If you guys need anything, let me know. Okay?
Alright.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
It's up to you. You want to take a trip to the mall? A mall is a social gathering spot where people can buy articles of clothing.
Yeah. Been asking a lot of questions today. So we just go there and just hang out?
Yeah. Pretty simple.
You can try
Sounds
on your
fun.
clothes. You can hang out at the food court where multiple vendors sell different foods from around the world. Does it recall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get dressed in something that isn't my work clothes. Only take a sec.
Well, while she's doing that, I guess, what have you been up to since the last time you were here?
I've just been reading, and living here, actually.
Wait, I didn't know you lived here now.
Let's just say I had a weird evening. Nano kind of showed up in the place that I was staying, which apparently she wasn't supposed to know about, but apparently she remembered it, so she said, and then I really didn't want to be there anymore, so Nano and Ethereal and Brim kind of helped me leave, and we went to this one place, and that's where we met Coda, and Coda tried to do this weird lantern thing, and it summoned a giant spider. That was scary. And then we ended up here, and Brim was a little bit worried, but she said she would deal with it. She let me stay in her room for the evening, and then Ibris came and talked to me in the morning.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. You ready to go?
Yep.
Why the hell are you bringing the sword?
Us. Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Okay,
So
let's go.
close.
Ladies first. Heading to the portal.
Okay.
Okay. Dialing it up now.
Okay. I should send a message to Belle and let her know that I'll be leaving. Azrael told me to let him know if I leave here.
Please do.
Gotta send a message to Plaza. Oh my, that's gay. Hold on. Do that real quick. Oh. Is this place in space? Oh. Never mind.
We're on the planet Earth.
I just saw the big window and kind of thought, you know, maybe.
That's a
Yeah.
fair assumption. But yeah, let's take a look around. This is a mall. Couple rules. One, don't split the party. If you're gonna
Huh?
go somewhere, don't split the party. Basically, don't walk too far from the group.
Oh. Okay.
I saw that. Think it's funny, don't you?
Maybe.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay. It should be noted that this is also my sister.
Oh, your siblings.
Yeah.
I have siblings too, apparently. Me and Nano, and you guys know Belle, right?
Yeah.
Good friends with Belle. Actually, I'm supposed to give her driving lessons.
Huh?
Could be interesting. Don't worry about
Sky
it.
said he also knew you.
So, yeah, we used to work with Sky.
Yeah, you said something about being an Aegis at one point.
So, I guess let's look around here. So there's multiple different stores for multiple different things. There's entertainment stores, which will show you videos of people doing things that they normally do, like going to the mall or having fun at a park, or so on and so forth. Like the stories that you. But I guess they capture pictures instead of so on and so forth. But they also have
It's a
CDs,
movie,
which
right?
capture audios. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what those are. I haven't actually seen
okay.
one though. They
Yeah,
sound
well,
kind of cool.
This is a good opportunity. Let's see here. Actually, let's take the lead here. Cerulda, which store do you want to choose? Because there's like literally an entire mall in front of us.
Yeah, I exactly don't. I'm not sure I want to stand here much longer. That thing up there is kind of creeping me out.
It actually is
Yeah,
pretty creepy.
I-
Let's go.
Let's hit a clothing store. I actually need to get stuff outside of the only two outfits I have. And I keep ruining.
After you.
Hmm.
Cerulda.
What? Sorry.
Remember the rules?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't split the party.
You lead. I actually haven't been in a wall for like
Doors
forever.
supply.
It's okay. But we need a general consensus on where we want to go. So if you see something interesting, say something. And then that way we can stop, check it out. Same goes for you. See something, say
Gotcha.
something. Alright. Arbor, you chose this one, so let's go.
Oh, I just thought we were going inside. It looked like Sarada was looking inside. I'm
Still
just
doesn't
kind of
hurt to look.
following.
Okay.
I can't even buy anything from stores.
Well, there's a reason why we're here. It's because if you see something interesting that may be able to benefit you in the long run, I'll see about what I can do to get it for you.
Okay.
But it's one of those long things. So, for example, a backpack can hold a lot of items.
I still have
Much
that one
like
you
I'm
gave me.
holding- So, yeah. Essentially, we're looking at new clothes because, well, I don't know if you're comfortable wearing the same clothes every day.
Well, I don't really have much choice, I guess.
Exactly. Sometimes options are help.
Yeah.
So, it'll be up to you. But it's also a good way to get you experienced in other things that you probably don't normally see.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
For example, have you ever seen one of those things that are on the wall right there?
I've never seen one before, but it's called a bike?
Mm-hmm.
Bicycle.
Yep. It's a mode of
There's,
transportation.
yeah, I've noticed, there's this weird thing where even if I haven't necessarily seen something, sometimes I get a feeling for just kind of what it is. Like there's a picture out there. I can see it looks like it's a device that has the time on it. So it's a watch. I know what watches are, but I've never actually seen one or worn one myself. Are you serious?
You seen the journal? You seen the journal?
I keep
Give me a
promotion.
second.
Keep
I'm trying to
promotion.
I can't even walk. The controllers are completely fucked.
So that sports ball game.
Yeah, you know that game last week, the Panthers versus the 49ers is pretty good. Pretty good. It's a lot of touchdowns, stuff, you know,
Yep.
couple of
Much sports
conversions.
ball.
Yeah, sports ball. Yeah, totally.
Wait, what?
You know, that guy did the thing, threw the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still having technical issues. I literally can't even move my hand.
It was man, you know, it was yeah, it was a thing. Wow.
I think things.
Yeah, totally. Actually, have you seen the X Games? Lately? You know,
I actually haven't watched that in a
actually the X Games, they're. I had not seen it in a long time, but it seems that they're still running, and they are actually still pretty good. These new kids that are coming up, you know, not the ones that you and I grew up with, you know, in the Tony Hawk's game, you know, but new kids are coming up. They're cool. They've got some pretty sick moves. Not gonna lie. Saw one guy did something. It was cool. Like he did like a kick flip, but like landed the board on like the 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 rounded part of the board, and then like and then he like did a 360 with it, and then hopped right back on it, and then like went down this thing. It was cool, man. I don't know.
I don't know what's up with it. It's like my hip's not tracking very well.
But you know, that's besides, you know, well, besides the point. But how are you? How are you? How are you? You know, how are things going for you?
Just got back from a decent vacation. So,
I don't know. Really, how did that go? How did that go?
well, a week stuck on bad cell with bad family.
I see.
Yep. Mhm.
Interesting. It's interesting. Um. hmm. Oh, welcome back.
So, what else is here?
Uh. There's also the rafts, the water rafts.
Oh yeah, they're like tiny boats, right?
Mm-hmm. Inflatable boats. They're like balloon boats. Balloon boats. Believe that? Balloon
Yeah,
boats?
I would say that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, balloon boats. Um, actually, hmm. That might be the thing that we can do. Okay, let's get it out the store then. Go this. I know there's one place in the mall that I want to go. I'm thinking about holding off on right now. But let's see. I generally choose sporting goods places, like the one that we're just in. Uh, is there any type of place that you wanted to go?
Yeah, probably just a place to pick up some more clothes outside of my two kind of ruined outfits.
I'm so sorry. Okay, well then let's make our way down. And
Oh, to be sorry.
see if we can find something that works out.
I should take a look at Jess here.
Hmm. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
That's generally what a mall is for. Um, collection of multiple stores, sellers, selling products to generalized public.
I have a map.
Well, there's more stores down that way, and then there's also the top floor, but I believe top floor is more towards jewelry and accessories.
I'm cool going wherever you guys want to.
Okay, then we're getting on this.
That's a lot of shoes.
Yeah. Comes with territory, being a shoe store. And there's a bookstore there. Not sure if that would be of interest to you.
Uh, I've been reading plenty, so definitely take an interest. Wonder if they've got anything talking about all that medical stuff.
Probably. You want to take a look? We're going in.
Antivirus. Ow! No, I wasn't thinking about actually using.
Hmm? Republic of Germany. What's Germany? I thought
It's
germs were supposed to be,
place.
like, bad.
Well, not all people from Germany are bad, but Germany did have a very bad history for a while.
Hmm?
You said Germany, right?
Yeah. I was confused. I thought germs were, like, the things that made people sick.
Oh, yes,
You know,
that
you're
is
supposed to
germs,
wash your hands after you
but-
sneeze, that kind of thing.
That is true, but Germany is a country.
Oh.
It's a country where people are from that historically hasn't had the greatest of times, but I guess they're doing a lot better these days. Still looking around to see if there's anything here. Looks like there might be some medical books over here, but I'm not entirely sure.
I guess in the long run, it's not really important for me to know how humans work. I wonder if they've got any
You
books
never
on
know.
rocks. Gemstones, specifically.
Probably. Oh, nice.
I found one book
Language.
back while I was in the observatory that talked about spinal, but otherwise I really don't know much about it.
Well, that's why you have a phone.
Hmm?
Phone as
Yeah, I know what a phone is.
Mother of God. Mother of God. Actually, can I see your phone real quick?
Yeah?
Alright, he's gonna take it. Alright. How basic is this phone?
I think you gave it to her.
Did I give it to her?
I don't remember. It was
Did
either
I
you
give
or
her a phone?
Sachi.
Had to been Sachi.
Tell me.
I would assume that this is not a basic phone. Okay then. So he's gonna hold it up. Do you see this icon here? It looks like I guess, like a thing with a red needle pointing up. It looks like an icon, or like it's a compass. Sorry, looks like a compass on it.
Yeah?
Okay.
What does that one do?
Icon
I thought it was
does.
like a compass.
He clicks it, and it opens up the window. It's going to allow you access to something called the internet. The internet is an information tool that allows you to access information about different things, topics, places, people, so on, etc., etc. You must be very careful. This tool,
So it's like a giant book?
essentially. So essentially, what it does for you, if you take time, practice how to use it and understand it, it will allow you to understand any topic that you're looking for that you may not have the most information on. But you gotta be careful because anyone can add to this tool.
Oh.
That's why I say you gotta take time and just understand it a little bit. But it should be able to find what you're looking for.
So if I was to look for information on spinal, I could find that?
You could. What you want to do is there's a bar on the top, and like we send a normal text message, right? You just type in information about pink spinal. And
Okay.
that'd be how you research pink spinal. Any information after that happens is it'll show you something called an address, a web address. And what that does is it's like a book, right? Each one of these books has a title, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So what that'll do is once you search for that topic, it'll bring up multiple titles. You want a title that ends in
Multiple
.edu.
books.
It'll bring up a lot of books.
Okay.
But to make it simple, you want one that says at the end of the title .edu.
Okay.
And what that'll do for you is it'll let you find something that is taught by a teacher, like May.
Does May use
That way
this?
you know. I'm pretty sure she uses it quite a lot, yes.
Oh.
So it should be a good tool for you, as long as you play it safe and try to stick to those addresses that have .edu at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. I think we're good here,
Yeah.
unless you want a book on machines of destruction.
No thanks.
You want a book on machine of destruction? Because I see that all the time.
You do?
Oh yeah, there's this movie called Terminator. It's actually really good. It's about this guy who's basically living a normal life, and then this robot from the future comes back into the past, and it's like, we must destroy you. We must destroy you. But then another robot from the future comes back to the past, and he's like, I'm gonna save you. And then it's the two robots fighting each other the whole movie, and he saves the boy at the end of the movie.
Oh. I guess I don't need to watch the movie then if I know how it ends.
Oh, not really. There's 2 more movies. Actually,
Huh?
there's 5 more movies. Mm-hmm.
So they basically had a camera, right? I know what those are.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the camera out and they were watching these people fight? How did they know how to...
They were telling a story.
Where to be?
Well, there's
A
a person
story?
called...
Wait, what do you mean?
So, people that they were watching are called actors. And what they do is they read something called a script. A script is basically
I
instructions
know what a script
on
is.
how they want them to. There you go.
I read
So-
about a play once.
Hmm?
It had this guy. It was kind of a sad story. How did it go? Basically, some old dude came to him and was like, "Oh, you're gonna kill your dad." And he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna kill my dad." And then something happened to his friend. He was a ghost. It's a little confusing. I didn't follow it very well. I kind of got confused.
Interesting. Sounds a lot like...
I think it had a skull on the cover.
Interesting. But yes, along those lines. Point being, actors read the script, and then they will portray what is in the script in front of the camera. And that is directed by someone directing
So
to
they
ensure
make
that they
believe?
stick to the script. Yeah. So that they can bring the stories to life.
Ah.
Some
That's,
people,
kind of cool, I guess. Do a lot of people do
some
this?
people tend to do it. Actually, fair amount of people, but it's not all that, I guess, easy to do. Or I should say, it's easier to do than it is to make a living out of. People don't do it necessarily all the time as a job, or they do
Oh,
it
I
more
was
so as a
gonna
hobby.
say, I didn't realize it was like a job or something. I was gonna say, it seems like a silly waste of time to pretend to be somebody you're not.
Well, sometimes people do it as a hobby, but yes, you can also get paid for it because it is provide entertainment for some.
Hmm. I guess if somebody else likes it, it's worth it.
At least that's the way I see it. How you holding up?
I'm holding up alright.
Oh, well, kind of quiet over there. I didn't, you know.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Okay, I was making sure you weren't falling asleep at the wheel over there. You seemed like you were. You know, that's it. But, yeah.
I don't normally fall standing up.
I did once.
So you
It hurt.
say what?
Yeah, I occasionally just kind of get really tired, and I kind of, if I'm not already sitting down,
I see. Okay, all right.
have a tendency to kind of, fall over.
If you make sure you let me know if you ever feel like that in the future.
Yeah, it usually comes kind of suddenly. It used to come a little more often. Normally it would happen about sometimes 4 times a day. Now it's only usually been 2 or 3 times a day.
I might be able to do something about that. Well, at least help you to alert people if something's gonna happen.
Okay.
I can't really stop it from happening, but like I said, at least if it's gonna happen, you'll know.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make our way out of it. Jesus, mechanized. Can you stop reminding me of my everyday life? All right.
Oh my god.
Mechanized war?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah, it's just what people normally write in per se action movies or movies about fighting. We unfortunately live dangerously close to those stories.
Oh.
Fighting off world purging mess, jumping rounds.
Hey, Cyrilda, come here.
Oh, what
Whoa.
in high?
Come
What
here.
is that?
What?
Come here. Come here.
Ion, this
Come here.
better not be. Ion.
Hold this for me. There we go. All right, and don't move.
Ion, if I hear that camera go off in your helmet.
Don't worry about it. It's not gonna go off at all.
Ion.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ion. Ion, can I lift this off me
Thank
now?
you. And I'll take that back and put that right
What a weird
there.
head thing.
Yeah, so this is a toy store. I know you know what a toy store is. I hope you know what a toy store is, yes?
Familiar with the concept. First time seeing one.
let's take a look inside. This one's more
Okay, that's a.
off-brand, but
Yeah,
that's.
okay.
Can we? There's a reason why that.
Can we
that,
not
that
go in
thing
there?
was face down. There's a reason why that thing was face
Yeah.
down. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Take that and just throw that back in.
Wow. This is interesting placement, to say the very least.
Huh. This isn't.
Hey,
Hey, Cirilla, get a load of this.
Huh, yeah, it looks a lot like their sword.
Get a load of this.
I feel like I used the design on mine.
It's made of foam. Robert, go ahead, take a hold. It's made of foam, so it shouldn't be too heavy.
Never actually held
do
a
me
sword
favor,
before.
Actually, do me a favor. Hold it. Hold it like this.
Wait, like,
Over your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Yep, just like that. Oh, snap. Hello. Hi. Gravity. Hi. Welcome
Hi.
back. And there we go. We're good to go.
feels like it's a little too big for me. Although, maybe it would be easier if I, you know, 2 hands.
Yeah, well. At one point or another,
Nope.
we'll go ahead and make sure we get a handle on the situation.
Oh,
Get it?
I
It's the
got
sword
it.
has a handle.
Not where I thought that was going.
Sword has a handle. Look, man. Look, I'm not a jerk, eh?
No,
already
actually
made a
they're
hand
called
joke.
hilts.
Oh. Today I learned.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Arbor taught me something today. Alright, well, there we go.
Again, I'm not exactly certain how I know that. It's more just kind of like sometimes I know what things are and sometimes I really just don't. That's when I usually
Yeah, it's
kind
okay.
of I get this look. And I'm like, what is that?
Like this? Or is it more like this?
More just like kind of like a
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Well, this is a record store. There's multiple music archives and such.
I like music. Oh, I still have that one thing that Acheron gave me.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was like a little box. It had little, had the long string, little round things on the end. Played
Headphones.
music. Yeah, those.
Macaron gave her an iPod.
Oh yeah, that's what it said on the back.
Old device. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's essentially
This little round thing
what
that I
it is.
couldn't get to work very well.
It's okay. Usually music gets played through your phone, but I guess he gave you a more simplistic version to use
This
for
was
the time being.
before the phone. Wait, can my phone do that too?
Your phone can do a lot of different things, yes.
I guess it is a mini computer. So computers don't just do math, they also show you, well, books and play music?
Books, play music, play videos.
I need to learn how to use this thing.
Well,
I can teach you sometime if you want.
Probably be kind of helpful. It might help me study, catch up on things.
Yeah.
Alright then. Let's make our way to the top floor and then we can circle back around, yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got a music store over here. I don't know if I'm gonna check that out.
Those look
I know you like.
familiar. I'm trying to remember what they're called. This is another thing. I don't think I've seen one of these before, but there's a word for them, I know.
Guitars.
That one. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't play them because... Yeah. Oh,
That's what you think.
careful.
But you'd think that, however, I saw a video once of a guy who played the ukulele with only his feet, so don't count yourself out.
Oh. They're pretty at the very least. Some of these are really tiny though, and they don't have the what is that thing called? Like the hollow area. They don't have that.
Oh.
The hollow area?
Oh.
Some of them.
Oh, you're talking about an acoustic guitar, right?
You mean the one
that
on
are
the
a bit
opposite side?
thicker?
A what?
On the opposite side here.
Yeah. Those look normal, but these are weird and thin, and they don't have the hole that does the thing where it's louder.
These are electric guitars.
Electric? How does that?
Mm-hmm. So what happens is there's a point that usually sits along the side or in back of the guitar, and what it does is you run a cable. I can show you those over here. Right, you run one of these, right, over to one of those, and like the acoustic guitar has that big hole in the middle, those are speakers.
They're
And just like their
actually
name,
called amps.
shut up. I'm simplifying because amps. Well, actually, you're right. No, you're correct. You're correct. Those are amps. Amplifiers will make the sound louder.
Oh. Okay.
So, much like how an acoustic guitar uses the acoustics inside to create louder sound, this will use the vibrations through the cord and amplify it.
Cool.
And each one produces its own sound. So, a lot of interesting things to say, at the least. I don't know what any of these are. Oh, they're
Guitars,
strings. Okay. I thought
Yeah. I guess if they break or don't work very well or something.
That makes sense to me. Are you gonna buy a guitar?
Maybe. I used to play one back in college.
I want to leave the money, fam.
Can you hold it for a second? How much did it say it was?
It was somewhere in like the 1200 range.
Gotcha.
Okay then. How you feeling? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. We're almost done.
I know
You
what
have coffee
coffee
yet?
is.
As long as you know what it is. Yeah, this is where I usually shop.
Gotcha. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've seen you wear anything outside your clothes. Well,
Exactly, because you haven't
Yes.
caught me outside of work.
okay, yeah, fair.
I wear this just because it's all I've got. It is comfortable though.
Fair. Well, that's also why we're here. If you want to pick up a generic t-shirt or something.
Okay. You said you shop here, right? Should I look in here or?
Yeah. Take a look around, see if there's anything that piques your interest.
I know I like my hoodie, but these are all more for boys, I think. The shoulders are big and broad.
Yeah.
I don't exactly have those. And, all things considered, I might try to avoid wearing anything with long sleeves. I just look a little silly, just kind of, you know, flopping around.
I understand. Okay. Short sleeves. Not too baggy. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah,
Okay.
guess.
So keep an eye out.
Yeah. She's got the guitar strapped to her back.
I didn't even see you pick up a band strap. Let's see here. There's another sporting goods store. They might have some for you.
I
A lot of sporting goods.
guess.
A lot of sports clothes are usually gender neutral. So.
Oh. And these are just little wheels?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
skateboards.
you're looking at the skateboards.
Yeah, I didn't really know what they were, so. You know,
Yeah,
got
they're
that
skateboards.
look.
That's okay. These essentially, yeah, they're little wheels that go onto bearings and the trucks. Trucks are the metal parts that hold the wheels on in this case. And then
And you
the
just
board
sit
backs
on
itself.
them and just roll around?
Not sit. You actually balance yourself and stand on it, like kicking off the ground and pushing yourself forward.
Wait, wouldn't it be hard to stand on them and move?
It
Wouldn't you,
is
you know, fall over or
but
fall backwards or?
not with practice.
Oh,
It's
I
a
mean,
practiced.
all
sport,
things
certainly.
considered, I've
Definitely.
tried to make it a habit to not fall over.
It's okay. I understand. But well, if you don't fall down a couple times in life, well, you don't really tend to learn too much. At least from my experience.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just fell really hard and went.
Anything is possible. But let's keep looking here.
Wait a minute. Nothing.
Arbor, talk to me. What's up?
Just the store across the way. I could kind of see what they're selling in the window.
Oh.
They're selling diamonds.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
It's a little bit, I don't know, unnerving, I guess, thinking about it.
That would make anybody comfortable.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of if we saw a sign that would said human meat in the window, we'd be a little freaked out too.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Let's make our way downstairs then. Maybe that'll be.
Sure. What's down here?
Looks like just more stuff. Maybe some new shoes outside of homes.
This is true. This is also a shoe store.
What?
What?
I don't
No,
mind
I'm
my
saying this is
shoes. They're
also
pretty
a shoe
comfortable.
store. I actually like your shoes a lot.
Oh,
Oh.
thanks.
Cute.
Bro, they suit you. Hmm. Must be nice. Actually, check here. Nope, I'm in the store.
Oh,
But
that's
actually, have
Hmm.
this is more guy stuff.
It's all really fancy looking.
this is a men's dress and apparel store.
Oh.
Long storage. Mm-hmm. So when there's like fancy events or dances, things like that nature, important meetings, this is the kind of store you come to get clothes.
Yeah,
for
Sachi always
that
wears, what are they called? Suit.
three-piece suit.
Yeah, yeah. The fancy looking pants and the jacket and, well,
I
he
think his
doesn't
is
wear a
actually European cut.
tie.
Mm-hmm. His is a European cut, so he doesn't
Oh.
really need a tie.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
There's different styles and different means by which a suit can be made. Some are longer, shorter, thinner, wider, more fabric, less fabric, so on and so forth. But trying to remember, I do recall there was a store in this mall that actually be really good. All right, and we're just gonna keep going. It is not Kids' Choice Clothing, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't think anything in there is gonna be, tall enough. Not exactly the tallest like you, but definitely not that
Arbor,
short.
I know. Let's go. So, there's the top floor, which I believe was the one that had the female female stores. It's up to you if you want to go up the escalator or theirs.
Either one really.
Let's go. So, this cosmetic store, I'm assuming you're familiar with cosmetics?
You mean makeup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know about them?
A little bit.
Well, I guess. Let's see. Things. Here. I don't understand the story.
Yeah, it looks like it just has a bunch of empty areas.
I mean, there's a lot of feminine clothing in here, don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
anything?
No.
Anything of interest?
Nothing's really catching my eye, I guess.
That's fine.
Or, oh,
This was
nothing
more so-
I've got my eye on.
Nice.
Nice. I think that's about as good as I can do right now.
That works for me. Alright. I guess we're good here. Let's head out. Head back to the cathedral.
Sure.
It's your call. We're just having an out and we're having a good day. I'm having a good time. As long as you're having a good time, I'm okay with it.
It's nice to get out and stretch my legs.
Wait. Why do you do that?
Do what?
You just kind of, you're here, and then you're here, and then you're there, and then you're here, and then you're there, and then you're here, and then I don't understand how you do that. How are you
Just
doing like an instant transmission thing? Is that what you're doing? You just kind of instantaneously.
no. Unless Freya's like randomly running the holographic engine.
Boo. Ion?
I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Oh,
let's go.
it's a little weird there for a second.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, glasses.
Mm-hmm. You can get sunshades and the mic.
Wonder if my eyes... I don't know. If I would ever need glasses.
Take a
Just
look.
in general. It's fine. I can see just
Don't think
fine.
Well,
You don't wear
you
glasses,
don't like
do
get
you?
affected by bright light or anything? Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been into many bright environments. There was that one afternoon where I was with my family, and it was pretty bright then. It wasn't awful though. The sun was like right there at the horizon. I was able to see just fine.
Glad to hear it. Well, let's carry on. Another sporting goods store. I swear we just came out of the store, didn't we?
Yeah, it looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, the other store was great.
You know, you're right. The store was green. Well, anyways. Let's go this here. Let's go this way. Come on. This is the last stop. The movie store.
Ah, this looks spooky.
Yeah, it's a very interesting place.
Sail winter.
Huh, rock.
Nice.
I think that's what Acheron said was on that iPod thing.
The music device.
Yeah, it had a lot of guitars and people like screaming. It sounded like I don't know why they were
That's
screaming
generally
though.
metal. Metal
Oh,
and rock aren't necessarily the same. Metal has a tendency to screaming for vocals. Not a lot, but
I don't know.
it's
Either
enough
way,
to
it was really hard to
get
tell
somebody's
what they
ear.
were saying. It was just
And
like,
that's why you use metal.
and I couldn't understand it.
I see. You might take more kindly to maybe. Well, I'll send you some of my music. It's a lot softer on the ears and a little easier to understand.
Okay.
Not as much yelling. It's up to you.
Yeah, the yelling got a little annoying after a little while.
Fair enough. But yes, the movies are on the other side here. Whatever movies you want to see, you can always take a look at them at the cathedral.
Okay. I don't really know which ones I do want to see though, so maybe I
That's why you
could
gotta
use
take
some
a chance.
suggestions again.
Sure. Let's see here. Copy animation. Adventure. What do you see?
New
Risk
Age.
of attrition. Blackwood.
What does New Age even mean?
Explosive Revenger. Higher Mountain Views.
Lost Planet?
Ironic. Oh, I know that one. That one's actually pretty good.
Oh. Maybe that one?
Sure. Head over and take that one back to the cathedral, and we'll make sure to watch it.
We'll watch it together?
Sounds good to me. I'll bring the popcorn. You've already got the movie.
I'll grab
I'm
some
bringing the soda.
candy and stuff.
Candy and soda. Hey, alright, I'm about it. Let's do this. Counter's over here, so whenever we're ready, let's go. Don't worry, you see him put his card on the table, and it vanishes.
Where'd it go?
And I'll take that. See him put it on the table, it vanishes. Card comes back. Almost as if it was ethereal, and now it's not. Yeah, there's a spirit that runs this mall.
Oh,
That's why none of the stores are manned by any one person, because he's literally manning all of them.
that seems kind of like a lot of work.
It is, but at the same time, when you can be literally everywhere, what are you gonna do?
Like that is cause for like some sort of like existential question. Like, if you're everywhere, can you ever be anywhere?
You're hitting me with some real hard philosophical questions.
I
I'm
don't
gonna have
know.
to get back
I
to you.
saw in a book, one of the books, they were like, if our eyes aren't real, how can we see? Or something like that.
Again, really hard philosophical questions. I'll get back
Yeah,
to
I
you on
didn't
it as
understand
soon as I have
most
an
of that
answer.
book. I kind of
That
didn't
is
finish that one.
fair. That again, fair. I have no idea who these people are. Okay. All right.
Who?
Well, let's head out
Oh, okay.
after you.
Sure.
Cyril, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You weren't doing that thing that I do, were you?
I don't know what you do.
I get really tired and then if I don't see any chairs around, I usually try and hold on to something. Hope for it to pass. And it never does, and then I eventually kind of end up on the ground.
How are you feeling right now?
Fine for now.
Okay. Well, anyways, Cyril, if you wouldn't mind, we're gonna go ahead and head back. I can't exactly open a portal here.
Yeah, I can try and open one.
But yeah, anytime you want to come back, let me know. We can continue renting movies and watch them, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Also, thanks for hanging out today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Let's roll. Something seem off to you
No.
about that?
Yeah, I don't know much, but I do know that definitely seems like something's wrong.
Alright. If you want to set up
She went to the
inside
right, so I think she went to her room more than likely.
Well, you want to come with me and let's check up on her? make sure she's okay.
Sure.
After you.
Okay. I don't remember which room is hers.
Let's see here. Let's see. Can I remember? I think it's. I'm going in. Empty room.
Yeah, are we supposed to just go in?
There are worse things. I don't know. The worst you want. But, well, worst case, we can just set up. I guess get started without her. Let's head back to the main area. We'll go back into the kitchen. I'll start the popcorn. Should be good. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let's go. Okay. So, just set the DVD over there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll grab. Yeah. Set it over there. I'm gonna grab the popcorn. I'll be right over in a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just I just had a panic attack from old memories. She's phoned up Ion's and started. Sorry, I don't wanna bother you with those problems.
Okay.
Let's just watch. Ryan.
Is Ion coming, or?
I think I'll wait for her.
Yeah,
I won't wait here specifically, but I
it's just
wait
dealing
till she's back up.
some business, and
That's all. I'll buy. Figured why not? It's the least I can do.
there we go. Do you have the movie?
Sitting right there.
Thank you. But it.
Right. Don't break that. It's easy to break. It'll take you to my domain.
Gonna
If you need it.
pause it so it doesn't start.
Okay. Are we ready to get started?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, crap. All right, give me one moment. Oh god.
You catching eye up. Left the popcorn too. Sorry about not properly introducing myself earlier. I'm, well, say Sorilda.
That's what you told me before. You said you were Sorilda, and then you said you were Freya, and then somebody called you Gemini earlier. You've got a lot of names.
Yeah.
It's been on. Oh. Well, here he comes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Forgot the popcorn. Arbor. I'm just gonna set it down right there. All right. There you
Okay.
go. All right.
So,
Scroll to
what
hit
are
play
movies
whenever
like?
you're ready. They're like stories, but visual stories. So sometimes you use what's up here and you portray the images yourself, but other people are bringing them to life for you. So the dramatization can be amplified in a sense.
Huh. Seems kind of cool.
Just depends. Some people are really good at bringing certain things to life, and some not so good. But just depends on people's individual taste. So, watch it, and we'll see how it goes.